Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to your monthly horoscope forecast for December. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person read with me, or you'd like to take my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, which is right here, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. Also, my beautiful darlings, hello if you're new here. My name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. So first we're going to cover astrology. Then we're going to talk about what you need to know for the month of December, love life, career and finance, and as well as advice. Of course, we're using cards, so you don't have to worry about charts. So just check the sign you always check, Capricorn. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's try it. How is Capricorn's astrology going to be effective for the month of December? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. All right, let's find out. The cool things about these cards is they also have the writing on it. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the meaning of each of the astrology, but I'm also going to talk about what I'm picking up intuitively about it, and then also we're going to just read what's on the card. Okay, so the first card itself is Mars. So Mars is to do with action. It's impulsive energy. It's anger. It can be frustration. It's taking charge of things and just doing, right? It's doing. What I feel about this particular Mars energy that's for you guys in the month Capricorn is you guys are going to be very driven, almost military-like about your sense of focus, I feel. So let's see what the card says per se. It says, yep, driven, confrontational in your actions. That makes sense because that's exactly what I felt like. Okay, so all right, so let's move to the next card, which is Gemini. Gemini, it has to do with communication. Gemini is the third house of short distance travel, of social media, siblings, okay? It also has to do with writing. So what am I picking up for the sign of Gemini for you guys? Actually, this one, I feel like there's going to be something surrounding your siblings for some of you guys. Others of you, you're going to be doing a lot of short distance travel, but a lot of you, it's to do with siblings. But let's see what their card says. It says, what you want will be known. What you believe in will be what you're about. And you'll do this very quick, in a quick way. So it's definitely suggesting that you get things done quickly and you have a sense of understanding of something. So far, what do we have so far? We got Mars. You're going to be very, take charge of this. I'm going to get this done and communicate that here. Okay, so the next one is the Moon energy. Moon energy. So let's just say Moon is to do with the fourth house. It's to do with house, home, and comforts, and it's also the house of where we get happiness. If you want to know where your happiness is, look at your chart and see the fourth house and see what's there. That could help you. If you're in a situation where you feel, Capricorn, you're not in a state of happiness, find out where your fourth house is, and that is where your happiness lies. It also is real estate. Your comforts, your house, your home. What do I feel like is going to happen this month? Tuning into that energy. I feel like you will feel a little bit frustrated. You will feel a little bit restless about being in your house and home, which makes sense if you think about it. It's like you're very driven to action, and third house or Gemini has to do with short distance travel, and a Moon has to do with your emotions about house and home. So, and also we have to remember it's the month of December, right? So what do? We do a lot of short distance travel. Some of us do more long distance travel, but short distance travel to see family members and friends for the holidays. So that makes sense, okay? And I do feel like there'll be some type of, for some of you guys, there'll be some type of issue around siblings for some reason. That's what I feel like also, okay? I know that your card is not saying that, but that's what I'm telling you. My intuition is telling you, okay? Okay, so Jupiter energy is the next card, which deals with learning, which deals with luck and children, which deals with blessings and spiritual signs. Now, I do feel like you guys, from this particular card that I'm shooting into for Jupiter energy, I feel like you are going to be a lot more optimistic, a lot more jovial. That's what I feel like. I feel like you have a big smile on your face, okay? So let's see what your card in particular says. It says, blessings and good fortune. Granting you blessings and good fortune. Okay, so, and we got Sagittarius energy, which has to do with long distance travel. Well, that's interesting. You got short distance travel and long distance. So some of you guys also in the month of December will be going somewhere far. And it's also to do with higher learning or college, learning a new philosophy, some kind of religious practice for some of you guys. But what am I chewing into the energy? Okay, I feel like with this particular situation, I feel like you want to hit a lot of targets. I feel like you're going to be going in a lot of different directions with your kind of your thought process about this. But I feel like it will all come together because you're going to come from it from the top and the bottom. Like you're definitely covering all angles when it comes to this situation. So your card itself says, you have insights and understanding, you gain wisdom of this, and you're going to see the results of this understanding. So, and then we got the next card, which is Aries. And that, of course, is, again, we're coming back to that Mars energy, but Aries is taking a leadership role. It's about you, yourself, first house. It can be about head. It also is about being driven and upward motion, like doing something quickly. It's like, all right, just gonna do it. So what do I feel like? Honestly, I feel like there's a stubborn energy around that. I feel like you know what's best for you about this situation. And you're gonna keep moving forward regardless of what other people's opinions are on it. That's what I feel like. Okay, so bring it all together. You're definitely driven to take actions and possibly in a very military kind of way. There's going to be a lot of communication or something around issues with siblings. You're going to feel a little bit restless when it comes to this house and home or mother for some of you guys, okay? Although you're going to be very optimistic about the future, and you're going to change your philosophy and or look at something or learn something or do something where you're covering all angles, and you're going to move forward and take a leadership role around this situation regardless of other people's opinions on it. Okay, so let's now move into what do you need to know for the month of December. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of December? Show me cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. All right, Capricorn, let's see. It's definitely going to be a focus on health and healing and food. That's what I feel like, something about food. And you're not trusting something. Possibly you're trying to be carefree about this situation. Things are coming into balance for you when it comes to these celebrations, hanging out. And you're definitely going to be reconnecting with other people from before. There's going to be some definitive signs that blessings and things are moving in your favor. And big changes are coming in for you guys this month. And you're having a good time. Okay, that makes sense. So I would feel that some of you guys also, you are concerned about, which also kind of makes sense because also Mars can represent, or sixth house. Like I would say Mars is more about the body. So some of you guys are concerned about fitness and health, because that also is, Mars is representing your physical body, first house. So I do feel like some of you guys know there could be a situation where, and I've seen this with my own life, I'll just say, that sometimes, you know, your family's like, hey, you know, maybe you should eat more, and hey, why don't you have some of this? You know, we are dealing with the holidays coming up, and you know, obviously if you're concerned about your fitness, you're going to be like, no, I'm kind of steadfast in what I want to do with this. But some of you guys definitely, you're going to be dealing with long distance travel, short distance travel, and some issue around siblings and or mother around this. So yeah, okay. So let's keep going. Let's move to your romantic love life. What's going to have my Capricorn's romantic love life for the month of December? Show me cards you see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so we got, let's just put all the cards down, then let's go over it. Okay, there is an influence of a younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy or child around this, or this could be, there could be an influence of a naivete, or someone who's being childish, immature. That's a possibility too. Or there may be somebody that may just be different from your usual type and expectations, Capricorn. But that Page of Swords is not the spine card. I always have to say that, don't I? All right, your advice is you're going to be holding back on this situation and hesitant to move forward. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're going to kind of get to the point where you're kind of a little bit like stagnant. So be careful about that, okay? So let's move into the first week. I like to break this up into parts. This is the first half of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month for the first 3 cards. Okay, so someone is feeling like they're going to lose out on you, okay? They could even be spending money on you with the 5 of Pentacles energy. Let's just see what that's about. Let's get clarity on that. Is it spending money, or is it a sense of loss, of losing you? Let's find out. What is going to happen to my Capricorn's romantic love life for the month of December? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Okay, what I hear is, I'm going to love you anyway. Okay. So there's somebody that feels that you guys are destined to be together. My Capricorn's romantic love life for the month of December. Show me cards you see. Show me the cards I need to see. Let's move this deck out of the way. Okay. You're shocked by this, actually. There's going to be a huge offer presenting itself. This is coming up soon because this is the first half of the month. That you're going to get knowledge about book card energy. And you're going to be really happy about this. Sun card energy. This is somebody that you view as a main person. There could be a friend around this as well that may cause you a little bit of uncertainty about this situation, or their friend could cause you a little bit of uncertainty about the situation, although that energy also can represent father or uncle, okay? So you're shocked and surprised about the state of happiness, but there's some uncertainty because of this person around it, okay? So let's move now to the second half of the month here, the middle of the month. You're very optimistic and hopeful, great spiritual signs. You're getting good news. There is a new love presenting itself to you. You are going to be in a state of shock about this in the middle of the month, about this commitment and your main person. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, looks like you got 2 choices here. You got 2 choices here. You got a new love, and you got somebody that's viewing you as their main person that wants commitment. And this is the person you've been waiting for, 3 of Wands energy, middle of the month. So now you're going to feel trapped in the middle of this situation because of this ex-partner. What the heck? Do you got 3 situations going on here, Capricorn? The heck? Well, now I know why you feel kind of stuck in the middle. What? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, naive about this situation and reacting and needing to take your time. Because the person coming towards you there's a quick energy, fast. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. Looks like bada boom. Okay, so it looks like you got some happy stuff coming in, then you're uncertain about this person, this friend. And then there's this new love, but then also the person you view as the main person wants commitment, but then you got this ex-partner too around this. Or some of you, this main person could be the ex-partner. That could be one and the same there. Okay, so it looks like by the end of the month, you got to make some kind of decision. Looks like there may be an offer of a house or home here. Defensiveness. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Defensiveness about getting hurt until you gain knowledge, book card energy, until somebody gains knowledge. There is a concern of sabotage here by the end of the month when it comes to your thoughts and plans, because there is an offer being presented, and particularly the sabotage is coming from the ex-partner because you feel uncertainty about them, because you got to make some kind of decision, because you're defensive about getting hurt until you give yourself some time to think about this. So then you're concerned that this ex-partner may try to sabotage the connection because of it. Interesting. You guys should probably watch The Collective. I feel like this is very similar to The Collective read that I just did when it comes to this ex-partner, and kind of feeling the ex-partner kind of gets in the middle of the situation and tries to sabotage things with the main person. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, definitely check that out if you get a chance, because this is definitely very similar to what I just saw for The Collective. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So you get an offer you can't refuse, Ace of Pentacles energy, but then there's this concern because you're taking your time and deciding that there could be this uncertainty that could be caused by this ex-partner. Okay, so let's now move into your career and finance. What's going to happen with my Capricorn's career and finance for the month of December? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to break it up into sections. Okay, influence, overthinking, procrastination. Okay. The problem is possibly being too charitable, being too helpful. You know, that's how, especially when it comes to career and finance, right? Sometimes we can be too helpful to people and then people take advantage of us, right? Because, oh, well, you're going to do this and you're going to get this done. You know, a lot of times I've noticed when I was in corporate America, I was the type of person that got my work done. But then you had other people that took advantage of that and threw more work on you, and then the other people didn't do as much work. So anyway, something about this situation, I feel like somebody's trying to take advantage of your kindness. Okay, your advice is you're gonna have to do some juggling, so make sure you make the wisest decision there about that Two of Pentacles energy. So there's a person around this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Let's also clarify what that's about, because it looks like there's some kind of complacency, or this person's making you feel stuck in the middle and you feel defensive about it, which, yes, when you're in corporate America, I'm just not gonna say anything. All right, so what's going on by Capricorn's career and finance for the month of December? Show my cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. I see exactly what the deal is, though. That's what I kind of feel like that is a situation for you guys. You're being kind-hearted, you're doing things, and people are kind of like, especially because you got the holidays coming up and a lot of people don't want to do work, right? It's like kind of like that they're getting ready to kind of like go see family and they're kind of doing their stuff, and it's like, okay, well, you know, can you help me get this done? Will you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so we see this trying to be hopeful, but you feel like they're not being truthful with you, trying to do something sly or slick, and you're feeling defensive about this change. You got to make a decision. There is this concern about being quite impulsive, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, about this new promotion or new situation, okay? You're getting good news about a decision. Yep, again, I see something new here. And feeling a sense of guilt about it. So somebody's guilt tripping you into either a new project or some kind of new situation here. So I see, because obviously your advice is either you're going to need to juggle your schedule, or you're going to have to weigh this decision about the future of Two of Pentacles energy. It's like there's procrastination and overthinking about the sense of charity, which is going to make you have to juggle your schedule, you know what I'm saying? So I see main person here. You're going to get advice by the end of the month, okay? Then it's very optimistic with your boss, because this represents boss. And I see that there'll be major changes here towards the end of the month when it comes to this contract and commitment. Okay, so regardless of what's going on with this person who's trying to pressure you to make you feel stagnant and stuck in the middle, it will be resolved by the end of the month, okay? So just roll with it. roll with it, and it'll be resolved by this boss or person in charge by the end of the month. Okay, so let's see some advice for you guys. Sometimes it just happens that way. Here, that's... Okay. I mean, you certainly can't help it if a manager or something asked you to get something done for them, and they kind of put you in the middle of that situation, you know, but it looks like your boss will be like, no, we're not doing this. Okay. Okay, so can I have some advice for my Capricorns for the month of December that could help them? Show my cards you need to see. Show me the cards you need to see. Count your blessings. Focus on happiness. Be candid about what you want. You're going to be splendor, in a state of splendor about this new beginning, fresh start. Have the sense of determination to reflect on what's going on with your life when it comes to not taking things so seriously and being steadfast about this. Know you have an inner knowing, so trust your inner guidance and regain your sense of confidence here and having a positive outlook about the future. Okay. All right. So my beautiful Capricorns, you don't have to take my advice if you want to. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.